Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now every elite fighter has at least one weapon that makes them very dangerous. Some use speed, some use power, some use knees. But today, we're gonna be breaking down 5 legendary fighters, one technique from each of them that made them so scary to face. Now to begin, let's talk about Mike Tyson and the Peekaboo pressure. First off, whenever Mike Tyson has a microphone, I get pretty scared. Now Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old. But the secret weapon wasn't just his raw power alone, it was the Peekaboo style. Taught this style by Custom Model, of course.
That's it, see? Ain't no way he's gonna hit you then, right? And remember, it's always good to throw the punch where you could hit him and he can't hit you. That's what the science of boxing is all about. Remember, from the side, you can let that punch go with the worst kind of intention because you know he can't hit you back, so you can throw the bomb with all the power you can generate.
Tyson's hands were always up, his head's constantly moving side to side as he closed the distance and applied pressure to his opponents. He absorbed punches to the guard, he would slip and explode with devastating hooks. Now against opponents like Trevor Berbick or Michael Spinks, the Peekaboo style allowed Tyson to dominate, land combinations after combinations, and finish fights in the early round. All right, number 2, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Now using the cage as leverage, Khabib would trap his opponents, cut off their movement, and chain takedowns together. Another big key to his grappling was the Dagestani handcuffs or wrist control, but he was very dominant with it. During his reign, no one could really handle his grappling. Really something to watch. If you really want to learn how to dominate your opponents on the ground, definitely check out some of his work. Now against Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, he used pressure and positional control to sap their energy and dominate the fight. So number 3, Nick Diaz, relentless volume and striking. Now Nick Diaz is famous for his insane cardio and non-stop pressure. What really made him dangerous was volume striking. Diaz would throw hundreds of punches per round, mixing jabs, crosses, and hooks, constantly overwhelming his opponent. Fighters like Paul Daly, Robbie Lawler struggled to keep up because Diaz's pace didn't give them a moment to breathe. His relentless approach made him one of the most feared fighters in MMA. And his attitude is just overall psychological warfare. You know, sticking middle fingers up at you, swearing at you during the fight. It's not really something that was common during the time, or even now. Now number 4 is Alex Pereira and the devastating left hook. Alex Pereira is one of the most dangerous strikers in combat sports today, and it all starts with the left hook. Pereira will set up the left hook with jabs and feints, then he explodes with perfect timing to knock his opponents out. Against Israel Adesanya, Pereira's precision and timing made his left hook a fight-ending weapon. Number 5, and the last on the list today, would be Michael Venom Page, or MVP, in his distance control and counter sniping. Nurmagomedov Page isn't just dangerous in the traditional way. He doesn't just walk you down and throw heavy combinations, right? He's dangerous because of the way that he controls the space between him and his opponent. MVP fights with a wide bladed stance. Similar to a karate point fighter, his lead hand stays low and his chin stays up and exposed. And that's on purpose. That's because he wants his opponents to feel at ease and feel like that he's susceptible to strikes. Now, when they start to throw their attack, he's able to use his timing and his range to get out of the way of the strike and counter with devastating strikes. Now, another way that he uses his range is by sniping. He usually stays right outside of the striking distance and hovers. He feints, he just bounces nice and gently, and when he's ready, he strikes just like a snake. And before you know it, you're getting hit with a left hand, a right hand, and then he gets right out of range very quickly. I don't know if you guys ever seen what he did to Cyborg's skull. Check this out. Now, the second you throw and miss, most fighters pause. MVP doesn't. That's when he fires. That's how you get caught with shots that you never seen coming. And we've seen it on the highest level from his precision knockouts. A good fight you should check out is him versus Kevin Holland. It's a fun, entertaining fight, but he's really able to display his striking. All right, guys, now these fighters show that one technique can really make a huge difference in the cage, from Tyson's Peekaboo style to Khabib's grappling. Just that one single technique can make a big difference. Now, which one of these techniques are your favorite, and which ones do you use most often? If you guys have any suggestions I should do for the next video, let me know. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're currently at about 350. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and get notified for any other future videos that come out. And if you got something out of this video, drop a boxing glove in the comments, and I hope to see you guys soon. Until then, peace.